pissed off. Someone suggested that I could. You're not. I don't know if you are right now. Watching. Message. Message. Not. Not. Out. Up. Put mask. I got some. Yeah. I got some. Nature. You know, I had a copy of the plane. And so now, basically, what I'm doing this morning is I'm trying to sign up for Daily Motion. I think I've signed up for the website. Successfully, I did that on my PS4, and I feel like signed in to PlayStation. I signed in to Daily Motion PS4 and tried to stream. But as you can see, live broadcast in the upper left corner here, it says lapse of time minutes. Well, in the Daily Motion stream, it was just saying pairing minutes, and over at the right it says on air. It was just grayed out. That was not on. Videos were not. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my mic was cutting out because I wasn't wearing my headphones. Anyway, all I was saying basically was that I'm signing up for Daily Motion right now. I'm successfully signed up for the website, and when I try to stream from the PlayStation 4 to the Daily Motion website, I'm getting an error that I'm not connected. I've tried turning off and turning on the PlayStation 4. I've signed out of and signed back into this account, and it's like the PlayStation 4 is communicating with Daily Motion, because if you go to dailymotion.com/notslim1, I mean, I'm about to delete the last fucking shitty live stream, but like I got access to these videos, but there's no streaming to them. Like there's zero. Let me get the app open and turn this fucking music off. Wrong app. So yeah, so anyway, the problem is that I can't fucking stream to Daily Motion this morning. And that's what my big fucking deal is. I'm having a problem getting this fucking video to play. And I'm like, you know, I'm not nervous or anything, but or worried, but it's just like, I guess I am worried. I'm worried that if I go the Mystery Science Theater 3000 route and just put Iceman on a fucking, you know, on a couch with a fucking camera pointed at him and the television at the same time, is the algorithm still going to pick that up on YouTube and still mask out the video? Like, I don't know what the workaround is to that. I'm actually going to do a dab. I'm triggered. What's up, 5 viewers? It's not much of a show. I'm just kind of going to get stoned right now and complain. Try to figure out what's happening. Daily Motion, though, basically is a piece of shit. And I can't fucking sign in. I can't sign in to I can sign into Daily Motion on the PlayStation 4. I can sign into Daily Motion on the PC. But I can't, I can sign into the, might be because on Facebook I was hit while live DJing and the sound had to be all muffled. There has to be There has to be some solution to this. I don't know. My solution right now is to get stoned. What's up, 6 viewers? We're just fucking chilling, doing nothing. This is not a show. Not even test gunning right now, really, because I don't want to get the copyright claim and get the mask and shit. There's no point. So this is not test gunning. I actually just came online, really, to see if my YouTube account would connect to the PlayStation 4. You know what is interesting is if you watched the videos, the test videos that I had unlisted yesterday, obviously you're aware that those fucking, Playroom was freezing up when I was exiting full screen or whatever the option was that I was exercising when I did those hour-long videos. But then I cut the video up into some smaller segments, and I did another test stream yesterday, and that one worked. I mean, like, we were playing a 37-minute cut of Top Gun, and we played it for maybe like 5 or 6 minutes before we got hit with the mask and the copyright. But now with... So a homie of mine suggested to me that I should try Daily Motion because they don't have a copyright algorithm. And so what I did is I came home from work this morning, basically just now, and I signed up for Daily Motion. And now when I try to stream live through Daily Motion, I'm not able to, period. I get a connection problem. Sony PlayStation 4 error code CE48890-9 or 40889-9. CE40889-9. And of course, there's nothing about that fucking error code on the PlayStation support thing when you hit triangle to check for. I didn't expect anything to come out of that. And so fucking I googled the error code. Nothing really came up. A bunch of English results. And then I googled the error code again in quotes to show me, you know, exact fucking websites that show that exact term. And error code 40889-9 only yielded like 4 or 6 results. All of the results were in Japanese. And when I had the, that's a band code, I bet. So yeah, like I get that error code, or I can't establish a connection at this time. I'm suffering a bunch of different error codes, and I can't uniquely pinpoint the error. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm trying to figure out how to pirate this movie. That's the show, eh? I don't know if you saved any of those offline videos, but be my guest. That's the band code. It's not the fucking band code. I don't want to believe you, but I can't get any other information online about it, so you might be right. But probably not right, because how do I get banned immediately? Immediately, I signed up for the fucking website through the PlayStation 4. And then that was it. Like, there was no... Actually, an interesting thing is when I signed up for Daily Motion on the PS4, I was sent an email to confirm my email address, but I signed into Daily Motion first before checking my email, and then when I checked the email for the confirmation, I clicked the link for the confirmation, and that 404'd on me. But if I try to go live from a PlayStation, so I don't know what that means. So if I try to go live from the PlayStation 4 onto Daily Motion, although I'm getting a cannot connect error immediately, I'm still getting videos that are populating a list on Daily Motion, which, by the way, seems to be a completely fucked website, by the way. So I'm just kind of sulking right now, and at the same time attempting to brainstorm what is a solution to play the movie in a faster motion, like 1/12 times the speed. Well, that might be a suggestion. I can't do that. I don't have the ability to adjust the speed setting. I have no playback options on the fucking Playroom. It's play, pause, and full screen toggle. That's it. You know what I mean? So, like, obviously, if I had a computer to stream from, Food Stamp Gaming, if you gave a PC, if you have a PC, you can use OBS. No, listen, I know all about OBS and all of that. Thank you very much for suggesting it. I'm very, very well aware that I can fucking stream some dope shit on a sick fucking PC, but I don't have a sick PC. I got a shit PC for fucking losers. I'll read you my PC specs because they're so fucking junk. Gotta make sure I'm not tethered to the... I bought this PC for my mom a while ago, and then I borrowed it. It's an Aspire, and it says that it is it's running Windows 7 with an Athlon 2 X2 220. 3 gigabytes of RAM, which I upgraded to 8 gigabytes a while back. A half a terabyte hard drive, and an NVIDIA GeForce 9200. The model number for the PC, if you have any interest at all, is AX3400 E3202. It's just, I'm always spending my money on concerts and spending my money on fucking weed and other shit and buying a fucking grow light to grow more weed in the back, and I just, I don't know. I guess I'm not just saving money to buy a new computer, which probably I should. But since the inception of the channel back in 2014, I've just been filming everything in 720p, and my computer's been sufficient in editing 720p video. I just don't think that I can stream through this PC in any good capacity whatsoever. If I did have a better computer, shit, I wouldn't have any fucking problems at all. You know what I mean? I would buy a nice HDMI hub or whatever. I don't know. I don't have a streaming device, so I'm not really certain what all the fucking terminology is. But I'm just going to say HDMI hub for now. Just something with some HDMI, excuse me, pardon me, just something with some HDMI inputs that I can plug the two cameras into, because I got the vlog camera, and I got the vlog camera, and I got the Grow Show camera, and they're both the same cameras. They're Canon Vixia. One's an RF 500, and the other one's the R700. Or they're both R700. Oh yeah, I'm wireless right now. And I would love it so much to be able to take these two fucking cameras, plug them into a fucking HDMI fucking input that goes to a nice capture card or whatever is the appropriate fucking hardware required, And look, I got a Vixia R500, and I got the Vixia R700. They're decent cameras. And why couldn't I do a sick 3-camera fucking show? Like, remember when I used to edit positive 7 people? I don't know who used to be here and who didn't. But remember when I used to edit Positive Vibes? When it was a pre-recorded show and we had the 3-camera setup? That shit was fucking dope to me. I loved sitting down and editing that. How fucking fresh would it be if I got to play producer and host at the same time and fucking operate the cameras? This would be a perfect 3-camera setup. We could have Playroom as a wide shot, and we can have these two tight on the host, tight on the fucking guests. It would be so fucking great, but I just feel like, you know, I don't invest the money that I save well. And if I did, I would probably buy another computer because, you know, I did a lot of dope shit this year and none of it was save money for a computer. You know, I went to that Carnival of Carnage show, drove all the way to Oklahoma for the gathering of the Juggalos. A lot of shows, basically. Imagine all that show money going into a new PC. That would be so sick, but I do like going to shows. And if I didn't go to the shows, I wouldn't get any footage, and I feel like if I didn't capture some good concert footage occasionally, you know, I would have less of a viewership. So that's something that I think about. I think about how dope it would be to have a sick PC with a nice fucking capture card and a hub to fucking plug all my fucking HDMI devices in. I would run it all day. You know what else I really, really love? Like, I don't even really want to get a PC with all that shit. What I'd really love to get is that all-in-one a TriCaster. I'd like to get a fucking TriCaster is what I'd really like to get. I'd like to get like a little home setup TriCaster, and, you know, in a dream scenario, I'd love to have the TriCaster that is like ultra portable and shit, so you could just take it with you, you know what I mean? Or even furthermore, if I had a TriCaster at home to make dope shows, that would be pretty fucking fresh. But if I had one of those little red boxes that I could just attach to the Vixia, that would be sweet. That would be real sweet. Little red box that lets you go live. What's up, Edward Curie from Scotland? You know, I'm a juggalo, and Insane Clown Posse was just in Scotland, I think, performing a show there this week, and I'm real bummed out that I couldn't make it out to the United Kingdom, Scotland area to visit those shows. That shit sucks. But anyway, yeah, that little red box, man, it just is a little thing and it goes live and you can just put it on your camera and go live. One disadvantage to this camera is that if you want to access any of the I.O., you have to have the screen open, which is like super lame. Because I would love to be able to just have this closed, have the HDMI cable plugged into it, and going down to another monitor source. Because like when I go to shows and shit, I do a lot of Fago shows and everything, or ICP shows, and I want to be up on a stick with a cord coming down my selfie pole to a monitor down here. I don't want this open, getting fucking banged to shit and hit and everything. That part sucks. That sucks when that happens. I would like to get a nice GoPro, man. I'm not like a big proprietor of saying this is the newest, best one, I need this one. Generally, I'm just like, oh, if this fulfills my needs, this is what I need. It just so happens to be that without a waterproof housing extra cost, the new GoPro Hero 6 Black is dope as fuck because it's got 1080p at 128 frames a second. Bro, how sick would 1080p at 128? I know 128 frames isn't really that much in the grand scheme of things for slow motion video, but I mean 128 frames a second or 120 frames a second is still pretty fucking sweet for a Fago show, like for a Fago Armageddon or for like a Fago break specifically. Anything where the water is spreading out and glinting that light in slow motion, man, it would look so fucking fresh. But, you know, like, do I want a GoPro Hero 6 black because it's waterproof and has a built-in screen? Yeah, I do, but at the same time I don't, because that shit's like fucking $500-600, right? And if I'm gonna spend $500 or $600 on a GoPro, there's no fucking point, because what I'm gonna do, just record everything in 720p like a fucking punk, because I don't have a computer that can process any fucking video compression, you know, greater than that with ease. It's a difficult. I'm the creator of my own demise. I'm certainly not a victim here. Like, oh, I don't have $2,000 for some dope shit, but if I saved up, I would. Just Scotland, please. UK's a joke. What up, Ohio here? What up, Ohio? Down with Ohio. Will, do you have Black Friday in Canada? See $200 computers. Yeah, we're going to have some Black Friday shit, but I don't have any cash. I don't have any cash right now. I just bought the weed light. I spent the golf cart money on the weed light because the weed light was needed now. If I would have bought the golf cart now, I would have been sitting on the shit all winter while I saved up more money to buy batteries for that shit. So, but now, like, spending all this money on dope equipment for YouTube videos, I mean, I love entertaining people. And I'm entertaining people just fine the way that I've been doing things for the last 4 years. I'm just having a hell of a time trying to pirate this fucking movie, you know, for everybody to watch on Friday. But with the exception of that, I'm quite content with my 720p video. You know what I mean? And I'm humble with it. I'm not like upset that I don't have that shit. I'm not missing what I don't have. But, those $200 PCs aren't going to do what he wants. Yeah, that's right. Ohio's cold as shit this morning. Ontario's a little bit cold as shit right now. It's fucking... I mean, it's not frozen yet. I probably wouldn't want to be outside for more than 2 or 3 minutes in my shorts and a t-shirt like this. But yeah, so... I don't know. I'm going to stay live for a little bit and just chill out. I'm not really doing anything, and just this daily motion shit's got me so fucking heated right now. Other than that, everything's dope as fuck. I need a gaming PC. Here's the thing. I know gaming PC is just synonymous with speed and performance, but bantering semantics, I needn't anything that is for gaming. I don't need to game anything. I don't give a shit about gaming. If I had it my way, I would never do another gaming under the influence again. I don't give a fuck about video games. Gaming under the influence is purely a filler show on this channel for when I have nothing else going on, and I absolutely have to pull a fucking show out of my ass. Although I do have a homie who has PS4 Pro and the VR shit, and he said that he would be willing to go live once in a while. Which I think would be kind of cool. I don't know. That VR stuff kind of... I played some of it once. And made my stomach upset. So now I'm all like, fuck this. How much, Brooklyn Menace, for a PC? Honestly, like, straight up and down to do what... I wouldn't want to... If I'm going to get a new PC, I'm going to make an investment in a PC that's going to do everything that I need it to do and last me a while. I'm not going to try to fucking build up a small thing, and then I'd rather save up for something dope than to build it small, piece by piece. With that being said, I'm positive that for like, I don't know, conservatively, like maybe like I could maybe go to like some fucking franchise big box store and buy a computer for like maybe $1,500, $2,000, probably be a decent starting price. Getting better at making games that don't make you nauseous. I'll have to check it out. Brooklyn Start GoFundMe computer, at least close to $1,000. See, and you're talking in American prices, so $1,000 American today is like 1,300 Canadian. So right in the same ballpark, $1,500, $2,000 Canadian. You got to get tax. You got to consider, like, say you know, taxes and those fucking environmental handling fees that you have to pay for new monitors and, you know, TVs and shit. All fucking hardware like that in Canada, I think, has a EHF now. Blake wants to start. I'll make a big donation. If you need a really fast computer for editing. Yeah, you're right. That's very redundantly exactly where I'm at right now. I mean, with a faster computer, here's the thing. Here are some benefits of me having a faster computer. I can crank up the fucking wattage on these fucking cameras, pack in a few more fucking 1,000 pixels of resolution and upgrade to 1080p. That's kind of neat. I don't get to do that. 1080p would be kind of cool. Let me put it to you like this. Here's something. That computer that I have here, this computer, I can't even stream 720p at 60 frames a second on YouTube with this computer's video card. So, I mean, like, that's where I'm at. I don't know exactly what I need for a system, but, like, if I had a community build a system that meets my needs, because it's like, I should be able to edit, like, some 4K video. You know what I mean? I should have the opportunity to be able to manage 4K video. I mean, that's kind of like in 2017, it's kind of the fucking video era that we're transitioning into. So even though my fucking cameras only go to 1080p max, I should be ready for the future. I mean, if I got a new PC, then I would immediately try to start focusing some finances toward a new GoPro. Because I've always wanted a sick GoPro, but I just never bothered because I figured, why? My computer probably can't handle these files anyway, so fuck it. So I never bothered. But it would be so good. I'm afraid to wear a head mount fucking GoPro because I don't want a juggalo to rip it off my head and steal from me, even though it's juggalo family and shit, you know, or if like a fucking juggalo fucking hits me in the head while they're crowd surfing and knocks my camera off. I hate that shit. But imagine wearing a chest piece and then you can Minecraft. You can see my fucking hands in front of me and, you know, shaking up Fagos and shit. Or the ability to put it on a stick and hold it in the crowd and then pop it off that stick and clip it into my chest when it's time to jump the barrier and do all that. I think about it, but, you know, I'm just spending my money on other shit. YouTube isn't paying out either, so that's another big consideration, like, with the adpocalypse, and although I wasn't making any money anyway, like, significant through ad revenue on YouTube, it's like, let me fucking get this thing out. So anyway, I'm just saying, like, fuck, I feel like I'm crying right now that I don't have any money, but I'm not, because I'm not missing what I don't have. I've definitely thought about these things millions of times and fucking talked about it, but the Iceman's not really into technology, so doesn't really give a fuck about it. Like, he doesn't care. It's not that he doesn't care. He very much supports and contributes all the time to the channel. But when it comes to speaking on technology and what it means and shit, not only is he lost, but he also doesn't care. And I think he doesn't care. I think that's stimulated by that he doesn't understand. So it's fine with me. All I'm saying is I'd like to get like a new i7 and a fucking, you know, a nice capture card that has a few HDMI inputs on it and OBS or whatever the fuck else is good for streaming nowadays. It's been a couple years since I tried to do any live streaming with a PC. Run what shows from Studio 17? What happens in a few days is probably Black Friday, I guess. But even still, I just spent all my money on a weed light. If you're just coming in and checking out the stream right now. And if you're from America and never watched the show before, because I don't really recognize the name David Rollo, I got a legal grow up in the back. And the HPS wasn't cutting it. I needed a light emitting ceramic. I got the Nanolux 630 NC. I got the light emitting ceramic Nanolux. I'm a little confused trying to pay attention to the chat. I feel like I'm in two different conversations, but for throw shit, I bought a Nanolux 630 NC dual LEC, light emitting ceramic or ceramic metal halide dome with the ballast and the two lights. It was my whole golf cart fund, G. The whole fucking thing. And then the hard to make shows. Oh, you can, yeah, I know you can. And I'm not jealous by it, but I wish that I was in your position. You know, whatever you got going on at your place, that's basically what I feel I should probably replicate in order to have a decent fucking setup. You know what I mean? Just a computer that's great at editing and streaming live video content. I would still use the PlayStation 4 for the show. I would just fucking plug it into that capture card or whatever the device is used now. Man, what has already happened in a few days from now? You sound like you're like talking in the past from the future. I don't quite understand you. And it triggers me to do a dab. Is this going to be one green one and not change color? Lame. Oh, is this one going to be a color one? No. Fuck off. Where's the awesome ones? Oh, that one's pretty cool. I mean, like, here's the thing. If some homies wanted to help, do I like getting shit for free? I love getting shit for free. Do I love accepting money from viewers that want to help support the fucking show? Absolutely, because that's the same thing as the first one. Getting shit for free, I love that. I want to be humbled by it and not feel guilty by it. I don't feel guilty by it, but it's like, I feel really humbled by it, I suppose. Like, you know, when Will gave the money and everybody else who ever fucking donated to the show. Like, to have people that I don't know send Dan Mickle, that guy, he doesn't come in the chat too often. But he he donated $50 to the show. He was just like, here's a red back, bud. And I was like, oh, nice, thanks. It's just cool to see people that like the content that we create here want to support it financially. And then when it comes to the bigger goals, like thousands of dollars, where's my chip in? How come I'm asking you guys for money, but I'm not chipping in any money? You know what I mean? Every time I think about taking donations, I just think about how sweet would it be to get all the donations to reach this goal. I never think about putting in my own cash, because I usually got my cash fucking tied up in other shit. But I mean, like, if I found a fucking sick PC and everybody that was interested in financially supporting the show wanted to aid in that, like, I'm sure I could pull a couple of $100, like $200, maybe $300 Canadian. I could pull out of my ass. But not much more than that, and that's weird, you know? It's like, yeah, is it cool to get $50 here and there and make a video? Yeah, I feel like I'm selling myself short by saying, oh, I don't deserve, you know, for example, thousands, $2,000. I don't deserve $2,000 to get a new computer. You know what I mean? But it's not like the money would go to waste, you know? I would definitely fucking just use the computer every single day, every day, and make videos every day, up production value, you know what I mean? It would be faster. I would be more efficient at creating videos. You know, I could create more content. A lot of my videos lack gay filters and lame shit like that because just simply adding filters and extra content like that in my video editing timeline just bogs down my processor, and I simply can't do it because I don't have the fucking resources to facilitate it. Oh, hey, thanks, Dr. Wicked, for coming in and showing some love. I'm not trying to be a victim here, and I'm not trying to play myself out like a fucking bitch, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, woe is me if you guys would give me the money. That's the one thing that I want to express wholeheartedly. You know what I mean about receiving donations? I love them. Send me thousands of dollars. I love that shit. But I don't want to feel guilty by like, oh, if only the viewers would donate. It's like a stipulation. It's like I can't get a computer unless the viewers pay for it. That's how I feel about it. That's how I kind of feel about it. Costs money to run a quality YouTube channel. Yeah, it does. And all that money right now is going into fucking a computer. Trying to figure out a computer is where all that money needs to go to. They decided that you do. I don't even know about any kind of Black fucking Friday deals. I would bet there would be some fucking door crashers or floor stompers or whatever the term is for them. No, go. You could leave, and it's not like that. Don't buy the computer. I'll just keep humbly doing what I'm doing at 720p, still putting out 3 shows a fucking week. The conversation right now is basically revolving around how I'm trying to step it up, and I'm getting hit with hardware limitations that are fucking holding me back from reaching my full potential. I don't even need to have a discussion about getting money for a fucking computer because I don't, yeah, I need one to expand, but where I'm at right now, I could do this and it works. It's just I'm having a problem with Daily Motion today. Give me $2,000 because I can't sign my PlayStation 4 into Daily Motion. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm feeling today about it. Like, that's not right. I feel like that's not right. But I'm going to do another dab and drink some water and stay online with you guys for a little bit. I just got home from work. I'm not doing anything else. I don't know what fucking time it is, but it's probably only not even 10 a.m. Eastern. You know, I'm broke, but I'm $40 away from cashing out on here. You can have the cash if you need it, bro. I gotta look out for the fam. Hey, sexy. What's up, King Boss? Look, the bottom line is this. If there's anybody out there that wants to make any type of donation, like, it sounds as if some of the people in the chat, like Brooklyn Menace and Will I Am Bo specifically, are talking about, let's buy this motherfucker a physical computer. But if y'all want to leave the computer buying fucking stage to me and simply donate the cash, you can make 9:45. Yeah, so I'll stay on live for like a little while longer. I'm not doing anything else this morning. Except working on that Daily Motion shit, and I can't figure it out. It's pissing me off, so I'll work on that later, and I just got to go to bed a little bit earlier so that we can do positive vibes tonight. Just laying on my bed. This sounds real sexy, King Boss. An original username. 1, you can go and fuck yourself. Because 2, I'm not begging for donations. Don't give me your fucking money. I don't want it. I don't, really. I mean, like, everything helps financially. But if you don't think that I deserve the money, then I don't want your money. I'm not begging you for donations. I'm not begging anybody for donations. Just simply putting it out there for the regular viewers that watch the channel that it does cost a lot of money. Brooklyn Menace recognizes, and I'm sure there's a few other people do recognize that it costs money to be an entertainer. You know what I mean? I don't make money doing this because the money that I get immediately goes back into the show every time. Every dollar I've ever made has gone back into the show. There was this guy, he wants to stay anonymous, although I haven't heard from him in quite some time. Last year, he donated to me $100 American a month every month for 4 months. Hey man, the sunglasses that I want to buy are on eBay right fucking now. They're like $70. I'm probably not going to buy them because I found my old ones. They're right here. I know, right? Do you want to come lay in my bed? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'd rather have you come and lay in my bed because, you know, I'm more comfortable in my own environment. But, yeah, to the one that was talking some shit about begging for donations, I'm going to move on from talking about money in a minute here, but I just want to make it, like, abundantly clear. Do I want your money? Yeah, if you want to consensually give it to me. Am I asking you for your money? No. No, I don't think I am. And then the takeaway is, if you do want to give actual fucking money, you can donate to my PayPal at notslim1@hotmail.com. Send that shit, friends and family. And then that's it with that. But yeah, I was saying, that guy, he's donated $400 American last year to the channel. And then he went ghost. I never hear out of him. I never talk to him. I don't see him in chats anymore. But that was like ultra fucking crazy generous. That $400 was money that went into buying the 700. This is the second camera that we bought. I bought that with that donation money. All of this and some peripherals too, like a light and a fucking thing that you hold the camera in your hand with. Some utility. Did I do the dab? Fuck you, 4200 E-Rock. I'm not fucking begging for money. Don't give me your fucking money. Am I eating turkey tomorrow? Why? Because American Thanksgiving? I'll try to pack a turkey sandwich when I go to lunch. I gotta do this dab before I go ballistic. So yeah, anyway, new computer. New computer would be cool. 1,500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars. I figure that should cover the cost of a computer that can edit some 4K video. and also obtain a piece of hardware that can act as a video hub to receive the PlayStation 4 and all my cameras, so that if I do want to do a multiple camera live show, I can just go live, have everything go through that input, and then be able to switch those inputs on the fly, right? Multicam setup. Why would someone donate to me? I think that's an excellent question, and I think I might be able to answer it. Dude, what software you use for live streaming? Right now, I'm just using right now, I'm live streaming to you on a PlayStation 4 using the Playroom game with the AR Studio extension. I'm neither gay nor bisexual. I only like the pussy. Give me the pussy, boss. Why would someone donate to me? For what reasons? I think the reason that somebody should. I think the reason that if somebody would want to donate to me, I don't think anybody should, but if they wanted to donate to me, I think a good reason would be I'm consistent. I'm consistent with my entertainment. I've been always we took a small hiatus. It's another name that I don't recognize. So we took a short hiatus on the channel here earlier in 2017. We used to put out here we used to do one show every Friday. We put out the same show every Friday. It was a food challenge show called Why Would You Do That? And we were just eating crazy foods and racing and doing different shit like that. But then that show got really complicated to get everybody together all the time and keep doing the same thing. We did it for a couple of years, so we got burnt out on it. So we put that show on hiatus, and then I started some new shows on the channel, and then I grew tired of just like making a bunch of content. I needed a little bit of a break. So I took that short break. It was like a couple months on Fridays only, but we were still doing vlogs on Mondays, live talk show, Positive Vibes, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then just now in November, we picked back up again. We started our 4th year of streaming content, of creating content on YouTube. And by we, I mean myself, not Slim One, and my cousin, who is my co-host and shit. He's the Iceman. And we do it, man, and we've been doing it for 4 years. I think that's a really excellent reason to consider making a donation if it was something that you were even having any inclination whatsoever of thinking about donating. That's a great reason why. Because we are consistent with our content, and to be very humble and not egotistical about it, I know that some of my content is pretty good. Like, the new show, No Seconds, it's got a few bugs to work out, but we just started new content. We're going to start all kinds of fucking varying types of shows and different types of content on Friday nights, while still maintaining and consistently doing vlog videos on Mondays. Every Monday I put out that vlog, and every Wednesday, like I said a moment ago, we do the live talk show. So a reason to donate to the channel is several reasons. It's consistent, it's pretty good, and it's a well-rounded channel. It's not just vlogs. It's not just smoking weed on a couch on a Wednesday night. It's not just fucking hammering food into your gut at a rapid rate. It's a well-rounded channel. And I do a lot of dope shit in my personal life. Like, outside of my job, I'm a juggalo, and I go to as many Insane Clown Posse concerts that I can. And like this year in 2017, I did so much crazy stuff. Just a couple of things were, to name a few, was I drove out to Oklahoma for the gathering of the Juggalos, and I documented a lot of that. I put out like over 10 hours of documented footage from the gathering of the Juggalos in Ohio this year. And I went to the Juggalo March on Washington, D.C. I did that in September. That was pretty fucking incredible. And it's just really fun to go to those places and document those things. And like, juggalos are real. When they say juggalos are a family, it especially shines through at local shows, because it's always the same juggalos, man. Like, you always see the same people, and that's why it's tight, because you get so many concert homies. And it's just, it feels good to go and see the same people and feel accepted by them and just fucking chill. It's not like a regular concert where you just go and watch the music. Like, I went to Hallowicked, I didn't even watch anything on the stage until Vanilla Ice and Insane Clown Posse went on stage. The rest of the time was just fucking chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of the school. Fuck you, seriously, Trin. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Is there any mods in here right now? Are any of you guys mods? I should make you a mod, Brooklyn Menace, if you're not. Well, actually, you know what? I don't really care about the hate. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It's more viewers, right? So, but yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if that person, I think it was Trin or Trix, was asking why they should donate. All of what I just said is T-many. And that's all, I have to sat feeling hoodwinked, bamboozled, conned, and raped. Boom, boom. Oh, Papa's the mod. Oh, Papa's a mod too, though, right? So yeah, I mean, like, anyway, without carrying on about it any further, those are all excellent reasons why, if you were considering donating anything to the show, you absolutely should. And I'm thinking about starting a new PayPal just for the show to receive donations. And that's what's up with that. That's why we're talking about maybe getting a fucking computer for me for $2,000 from some viewer donations. Because some of the people that you don't know that are commenting on making donations, like Brooklyn Menace and Papa, and Will, they're like, they're viewers that have been around since almost day one. Some of these guys are day one guys. You know what I mean? Some of them just came in maybe like a year ago. But the channel, it always keeps going. I've always, even like before the internet, I'm 35 years old, before the internet, when I was a teenager, you know what I mean? Like, I always just had dreams to entertain people, always looking up to like Farley and Hartman and Spade and everybody back in the day when it was good, when Saturday Night Live was good. And, yeah, so I'm fulfilling my dream. I'm manifesting my own reality, manifesting my dreams into reality. I've always wanted to entertain people. Actually, as a matter of fact, this camera that I'm looking at right now was a donation from a viewer named Lee Halverson. He's been like a day one motherfucker. He's sent all kinds of crazy shit to the channel. Shit for us to try for eating purposes for the food show. Why would you do that? He's great. To Iceman Farm. If farm is a typo and you mean fam, I don't know. I would argue that any money that the Iceman would receive would be money that goes into the channel. I don't think he would argue that if he was here. But if you wanted to like give him some cash out of your own, Glenn, if I gave you some money out of my own pocket, would that be okay? If you wanted to anchorman the Iceman. Oh, gosh. Fuck yeah, we did make it a reality. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I make a good channel, and I wish more people watched it. Maybe if I had the ability to, what is scary? Like, what if getting gooder isn't that good? You know what I mean? It becomes more work. That could be, maybe unfavorable. You know what I mean? I got a 40-hour-a-week job. I got easy weekends. I got an easy job. I got an easy. I could do it. You know how much fucking time I spend on Reddit videos? You know what else? I have time that I could edit videos at work, but I should not. I should not do that. What? Wolf face? I don't know what that means. Is that a No Effects song? You know, when we were trying to expand this channel outside of YouTube last year or earlier this year, I think it was last year, we were doing, we did a live fucking show from a phone. I had a Samsung Galaxy S2. And we used to go live from that. We did a show called Turn Up with Team Turn Up. Whoop, whoop. And that was cool. It was just hanging out like this, but on a phone, on Facebook, getting stoned. And that was cool. I wanted to really take off with Team Turnip. We even had a fucking catchphrase for Team Turnip. Team Turnip, we get turn up, we stay turn up. Whoop, whoop. It was pretty whatever. It was fun. I like fucking having fun doing silly shit like that. And it's, you know, not necessarily silly if you're making a YouTube channel and you're thinking about wanting to be unpopular and not ever make any money and branding. You need subsidiaries, right? The Not Slim One brand has Team Turn Up. Week 4, Positive Vibes. Not Slim Now. Gaming Under the Influence. No Seconds. Why would you do that? It's a great channel, man. I don't mean to fucking blow smoke up my own ass, but it's a good channel. So yeah, hey man, you know, Linus Tech Tips actually just released a video on their channel, about Black Friday deals, and I didn't catch them. And it's like a 5-minute video. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm thinking about checking it out. Hey, should I start a fucking PlayStation 4 party chat and let some of these haters in here? That'll be fun. I'm gonna do that. Hold on a sec. Yeah, it's all right, man. I like. Excuse me. I like the people that. Okay, so then I can just hit back. Back. Start. Sweet. So I started a fucking public party for this chat. So if you're on PlayStation 4, you can add me as a friend on Not Slim One. I'll accept everybody right now. Or not Slim. There is no one. There's no one. Not Slim on PS4. I'll accept your friend request, and you can jump into Not Slim One's hater party right now. Have a chat with the fat. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Minecraft Soy? I'm new too. It's my first day. You can raffle off Hangout with Roach Bong Day. What are we gonna do? Just put them in a fucking box and ship them out to fucking Minnesota? Here comes the cockpicks. Oh, nice. Oh, aim to kill 25. Friend request received. Hi, name that I didn't catch there. Add to friends. What's up, Jimmy? Hey, what's up, man? Me and aim to kill 25 are now friends. Both microphone audio and gameplay are being broadcast right now. Cool. Cool. I haven't done a black...
Bro?
Hey, what's up? Are you the aim to kill?
You bet.
What up? What's your real name and where are you at?
Canada.
Where in Canada?
Northern Ontario.
You sound like you're from Northern Ontario. Where? Thunder Bay?
How do you know that?
How do I know what? Where Thunder Bay is?
How do you know where I'm from?
Oh, I just took a guess. I just took a guess.
Why? That's crazy, bro.
Probably because I don't think there's a lot of fucking cities that are in Northern Ontario, and the most dense population in Ontario is the Greater Toronto Area. So if you live outside of that and you live in Northern Ontario,
I can't believe you just
probably
pulled that
don't
out
live
of
in
your
Ottawa.
ass, bro.
Probably
You're
live
like
in
psychic.
Oh, okay. What else is up, man?
Oh, you know, shit all.
Fucking right, bud.
I'm still find that weird that you fucking pulled that out of your ass. God damn.
Okay. Well, it's a pretty popular city,
It must be the weed.
Oh, I don't know. You think weed gives me psychic abilities?
Yeah, that's probably an impossibility, but you know, there's always a chance for hope.
Hope.
I have to make something believable, and that is crazy. Like, you just like good at guessing where people are from, or like.
Yeah, I'm pretty amazing at it.
Sorry, I'm just texting my girlfriend back.
Yeah, right.
What do you mean, yeah, right?
Why would you be texting when we're doing a live show right now? That doesn't even make sense, man.
Oh, nobody knows who I am. I'm not even watching your stream. I was, but I hate the way my own voice sounds, you know? I'm not going to be in there.
Okay.
Don't you think your own voice sounds weird? Or you don't care?
No. I mean, because of the fucking liquid density of my head and the bone structure and where the fucking place of my vocal cords is in conjunction to my earlobes, I think my voice is a lot deeper when I hear it speaking, but when I hear it, I edit a lot of videos of myself, you know what I mean? So I hear myself speak all the time. It's a bit higher of a range than what I thought that my voice sounds like, but it's, yeah, it's strange, but it's not so foreign that it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. I just to me, I sound like a weirdo. But everybody says their own voice sounds weird, so.
I like Canadian accents a lot.
Do you? Aren't you Canadian?
Yes.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say British Columbia, BC.
BC, Canada?
Yeah, no.
Fuck no, bud. Fuck no.
Okay, now you're saying fuck no. That's like, I don't know, man. Not gonna say Manitoba. Winnipeg,
Saskatchewan, no. Alberta, British Columbia, okay, Nova Scotia, Quebec, Ontario, Newfoundland. I could be floating on a fucking island right now, bud.
No, Newfoundland isn't Canadian.
Hey, Minecraft Soy 353 or 353 in the chat says England is his city. Have you ever done any traveling outside of Thunder Bay?
Me? Yeah, younger days, not recently. I'm not really allowed to go across the border too much.
I never really traveled a lot around Canada either, but I heard it's a pretty beautiful place. Like, it's got some shit that pops off, you know what I mean?
Well, if you like being cold, I mean, this is a place to be.
Down where I'm at, where I live in Canada, it's been pretty mild winters the last couple of years. But that Farmer's
If you
Almanac,
wanna-
it's saying that we're gonna have a more harsh winter this year.
Oh, El Nino kind of bull.
El Nino. Yeah.
Ours said we're gonna. I think it was stating that we're just gonna have a typical Canadian winter. So I mean.
A typical Canadian winter in Thunder Bay, Ontario is probably much different than a fucking typical Canadian winter in Nunavut, Canada. Montreal,
well,
Canada.
Pretty northern, so it gets cold. Like we get like -40, wind chills of -42, shit like that.
Remember when you were younger and you would go to school with the fruit roll-up and then you unroll the whole fruit roll-up and peel the plastic off it, then you hold it up against the wind in the wintertime in those -40 degrees and it freezes, and then you can snap it off like a piece of dabs? It wasn't like dabs when you were a kid. It was like fake glass, I guess, because it shattered and shit. But looking back on it now, that dab texture, even as a kid, I was feeling it, man.
That's why you're addicted.
Yeah. Blown out addicted.
I'll have to go that way one day. I have a few friends that are from. I don't even know where you're from. You never said, but I have a friend that's in Calgary. So.
Kyle Knob says hi from your mom's vag.
Hi from his mom's vag?
It says your mom's, but I don't know if he's talking about my mom or yours.
Oh, it don't matter. I'll take that as a compliment. For all we know, he's talking about his own mom.
Yeah. What are you looking in a mirror, huh?
No, when you read it, it says your mom. So you read it as your mom, so it's his mom.
Hi from your mom's vag. So when he says hi from your mom's vag,
it's his mom.
Hi from your mom's vag. So he's inside my mom's vag and he's saying hello from within it? Or my mom's actual vagina is saying hello to us and he's parlaying that information to us?
Well, he might have to specify.
Well, I'm asking right now to make a clear specification because I'm a little confused.
I'm assuming he's trying to be a troll.
Okay.
Here, buddy. Eat some fucking treats, then. There you go.
Will.i.am Bo says it's a Canadian party.
What's your plan today? You gonna go to sleep and then you gotta do some weird shit you said earlier?
I can't remember what I said earlier. I'd have to go back in the video after we stop going live and check it.
Something about some broadcast at 8:30 or something.
Oh yeah, we're going live tonight for Positive Vibes, bud.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
You should watch it.
You said you've been doing it for 4 years?
Yeah, a while.
What do you want? No, I just thought I'd stop in, say hello, what's up, you know?
What up?
Maybe not be one of those kind of people that troll you all the time. You probably get that a lot. It probably gets overrated.
No, I don't. I don't really get trolled a lot. The people that come into the show and watch it are pretty dedicated viewers. They're pretty nice viewers. It's a pretty small channel, you know what I mean? So since it's not well known, it doesn't really get infected with too much hate too often, but
it's a lot
whatever.
different.
You roll
though,
with the punches.
When people, yeah. Well, it's a lot different when people are like typing to you versus talking to you because they have a voice back, you know what I mean? So like someone could write a bunch of hate in the chat party and then it's different when you're talking to somebody, I think.
Right.
Maybe not. Some people might think differently, but it's much harder to say, you know, you're a fucking asshole or you fucking douchebag than it is to type it. Because nobody fucking knows who you are when you're typing it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd probably have too much, like, I don't know. I don't think I'd have a problem calling somebody a douchebag, I think. If they were
Well,
acting like a fucking douchebag, like.
yeah, if they're a douchebag, yeah, I could see it. But a lot of trolls, you know, people that act tough on the mic and all that. 90% of the time, they're not. They're little kids that get bullied in school and they can't fucking. If that makes any sense, that's
Yeah,
what
the
I
internet's
think.
crazy because it's so wildly uncensored and anybody can be whoever they want behind a monitor. Yeah, I clearly understand what you're saying. It's pretty crazy.
Well, that's like internet is bad and good.
Right?
But yeah, I don't know. It was good talking to you.
Oh, you're jetting right now, bud?
No, I was just gonna eat, but.
What are you eating?
Well, I was gonna do butter chicken.
Butter chicken?
Yesterday's supper.
That's not bad. Leftovers are good, man. You microwave that shit, it heats it up, and it makes it taste almost as good as yesterday. Sometimes better. I mean, like, fresh pizza's pretty dope, but I can't front. Like, a cold, stale piece of pizza out of the fridge in the morning, I like it, bro. I like it. The crust, it kind of scrapes the plaque off my teeth. I don't have to fucking brush my teeth. I just wake up, eat a slice of fucking stale pizza. I'm going to go for the day. You know what I mean? I'm not even joking.
Wow. Yeah, but if you're going on like a date or something, you definitely gotta brush your teeth. Maybe.
I don't date.
Or just drink a couple beer, you know, wash down the mouth plaque.
I also rarely drink. I'll just fucking rip a dab, exhale it, and then without even breathing any oxygen in, I'll kiss a bitch right on the mouth. I'll be like, suck up my dab smoke fucking lips, bitch.
Just blow it down her throat.
Yeah, yeah. Shotgunner. She don't even smoke.
She don't even smoke. She definitely, all chicks smoke. But it's not doesn't have to be a cigarette.
You smoke cigarettes, bud?
Hell no. I've been quit for 5 years.
That's good. The Iceman quit cigarettes cold turkey almost 3 years ago.
That's what I did, man. I dropped it like a bad habit because that's what it was. I feel a lot better.
Right. Some people argue that it's not a habit. It's not a habit. It's not like fucking collecting fucking baseball cards. You know what I mean? Like, the terminology to makes it like it's not that bad, but it's horrible. I hate cigarette smoking so much.
Oh yeah, I used to do it. You know, it's not sucks, isn't it? And I differ. I do say that it isn't habit because half of the part of quitting was, you know, after you eat, you have a smoke before you go to bed. You know, when you're driving.
Right.
Morning coffee with a cigarette.
Yeah, I used to smoke and then I had to quit. I was waking up early in the morning and like for no reason other than to just cop up a bunch of shit, and it was like green and black and red one day, and I'm like, why am I even fucking doing this? It's so fucking whack. And I ended up quitting smoking, and then, you know, I remember after that happened and I quit smoking, I didn't smoke for like maybe a month. And then I smoked a whole cigarette one day, and by the end of the cigarette, bro, I was like literally on the floor in a fucking ball, like I was addicted to heroin or something, just shuddering as nicotine was coursing through my fucking veins, and it felt horrible. It felt so fucking bad, and I was like, I don't ever want to smoke again. Taking a puff off a cigarette here and there, but that story was like, fuck, 10 years ago plus, like 15 years ago maybe.
Oh, you quit that long?
Pardon me?
I said you've quit that long.
Yeah, but also though, like, I only smoked for a couple of years, like probably less than 5 years I smoked.
But how much did you smoke? Like pack a day kind of guy, or?
Yeah, probably around a half a pack a day. I was smoking all the time, fucking doing dabs and shit.
No,
Or I
do you
mean,
go out like
not
with your
dabs, not
friends?
dabs, sorry. When I was smoking cigarettes, I was living in a place where you could still smoke inside the clubs, but you couldn't do drugs. And I couldn't constantly go outside and get stoned. So I started smoking
Mhm.
cigarettes in the clubs because they were making me feel dizzy and giving me a nicotine rush. But
Yeah, a lot of
eventually,
people want that.
yeah, but then eventually I just got used to smoking, and that's how I started smoking.
Why were you where you live? Smoking's like marijuana consumption's legal.
I have a medicinal marijuana license.
That's cool. They're not even. I don't even think they're that hard to get anymore in Canada. Considering, that shit's gonna be legal by, mid-year next year.
I don't know, there hasn't been anything that's been like cemented into that I understand that is exactly what's happening and it's a unanimous decision. I haven't seen that. But under the access to cannabis for medicinal purposes regulations, I do have a registration certificate. And that's cool
Oh,
because you get a doctor to help you get that. And the way that I understand it, even though nothing's finalized yet, the way that they're going to try to do legal weed for everybody in Canada is like, I
mhm.
think you'll be able to grow some. I think you might be able to grow some. I heard something about that, but it's going to be like a very limited amount.
Yeah, a
And,
set amount.
but I think it's going to be like X for everybody. And then, but under the ACMPR right now, you can get a little more than whatever X is probably going to be.
Oh, like if you needed it more than
Right.
recreational use.
Right. Exactly.
Well, where you're at, do you have like the liquor store and all that?
The liquor store?
Well, in Thunder Bay, it's called the liquor store, and then the beer store. Like, go figure, but that's what it's called.
In Quebec, it's called the SAQ.
I don't know what that
SAQ.
is, but
It's the SAQ.
is that
Société
French?
d'Alcool de
Obviously,
Quebec, or something like that.
I've never been there. I've been to Ottawa, close.
Oh
Actually,
man,
I
I
have been
think
in
Ottawa's
Quebec
only like
before
a
when I was
couple
younger.
minutes of drive, right? Doesn't Ottawa touch the border? Can't you just
Never
drive right
mind
over
that.
to Quebec?
That's my bad. I have been to Quebec. I was in what was it? Uh, Whatever it was called, Quebec.
Right?
Because my aunt lived in Ottawa when we went there when I was younger, and her husband was from Quebec, so I have been there. I just forgot I was probably like 10.
Oh yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been to Florida too when I was like 10, so that doesn't count either.
Yeah, if you didn't go there to party
When
as an adult, it doesn't count, probably.
I kind of want to go to Vegas. I've never been, but I hear a lot
Yeah.
of.
I'm only a
But that's
little bit
just.
scared of getting killed, but I really like to just go kick it with some bums and shit under a bridge in Vegas. That's what I'd like to do.
I mean, each their own.
I think it would be fresh as fuck. It would be a culture unlike anything that I've ever experienced before.
They'll just whip out some rotisserie rat for you to chew on and.
Just get real stereotypical with it. I got this blanket and a rock
Dig
for a
in that.
pillow.
Go to the nearest garbage can, pull out a
Remember on
Maggoty
Bum
pizza.
Fights when he was doing the fucking MTV Cribs and he showed him he showed his shopping cart and he spray painted the wheels gold. He's like, "Go Dayton's, baby!" That shit was so fucking funny. Those Bum Fights video were
That's
hilarious.
Isn't that bling bling?
Yeah, girl, can you say blang blang? Yeah. Yeah,
Bling
yeah.
bling's crack pipes in his collar.
I fucking love that shit.
It was good, but
I heard Bling Bling is still down
obviously,
all around in that area. You can go, I think it's Nevada. And you can go down
he
around
probably.
there. Occasionally you can see him still down there and shit.
I mean, I'd go get a picture with him. I'd buy him a 10 bag. Give me your picture. Chuck you a dime bag. Here you go.
Brooklyn Menace thinks if I go and live with the bums under a bridge for a night, I'll get mugged. Okay, what happens if you get mugged but you have nothing? You just get beat up? That's it? You get beat up and they get nothing?
Maybe you just get a quick handy through your pockets of your jeans and they go. I mean, what else could happen? There's nothing for them to take.
Just walk around with my jeans stuck to the tip of my dick. Brooklyn Menace says they'll take my shoes. If I'll get mugged, they'll take my shoes.
Just lean it to the left so that, you know, when they put their hand in your left pocket, you go for money, they just grab that and they're like, what the fuck?
The old switcheroo, I call it. Yeah, the money's right here, bud. Hey, open my pocket up for them.
Yeah, it's underneath this protruding
Just reach
object.
right in here. Just reach right down in here. Yeah. And get it. It's all here for you. Remember on the bum fights videos when they had the crackheads that couldn't swim? And they put the crack in the bags and then they tied real rocks to it and they threw them in the pool? They weighted the crack rocks and the guys couldn't swim and they were all jumping in the fucking pool trying to get the crack and
Damn, I don't even remember that.
Fuck, man, that shit was fucking crazy. Remember the bum hunter when the guy would go and tackle the bums while they were asleep? So I'm like, oh, yeah.
He would like spray paint them and then tie them up with zip ties.
Yeah, you're a feisty one. I'm gonna mock you. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, he tries to let him go and shit. That when I watched those videos, the bum hunter was like the craziest shit to me. Because the guy's just gonna go and tackle these fucking bums right now.
Well, sometimes they would fight back. One of them was trying to bite him or something, or did bite him.
Yeah, he was bleeding. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah.
He's like, this one bit me.
You're all right. You're all right. He's fucking. He's got him in a fucking chokehold.
This one here is so malnutritioned. It's so weak.
I love it. Thunder Bay,
Remember that one where he put the fucking $20 bill up the pole?
He greased up the pole? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Hey, if there's anybody else that's watching from PlayStation 4, I got an open fucking chat right now. Come in and talk to us about bum fights and greasy poles and $20 bills. Just add me as a friend, and then I'll accept the friend invitation, and you can join the public chat. Room for fucking 7 more. It's just bum fights, man. Yeah, I fucking love that shit.
Have you ever watched?
Or when Ty Beeson went on Dr. Phil dressed up as Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil's like, you know what? I don't even want to do this anymore. He was.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's just a short clip on the bum fights. Well, there was the bum fights videos, and then also they did the In Decline series. In Decline was the whole group of people, and then In Decline presents bum fights, and then there was also In Decline Volume 1, and I think that even had maybe 2 or 3 volumes of the In Decline videos. So while I'm uncertain exactly which clip it comes from, which show it comes from, it's definitely from the In Decline guys. And then there was one where they did a whole thing with just bling bling. They made a whole bling bling video.
Bling bling.
They made a whole bling bling video where they got him super fucked up in a warehouse on dope and shit. And like the whole video was just bling bling getting fucked up. Bling bling's crack pipe sing along or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
I'd have to watch it.
Yeah, you have to watch it. It's bling bling.
Remember Rufus?
Remember when Donnie had the big fucking dildo stuck on his helmet at the go-karts? They were driving the go-karts, smashing into each other, Rufus and Donnie had that big dick that was a big fucking sucker dildo, suction cup dildo.
I got a phone call here.
This guy, huh? I thought he was a troll at first, but he seems kind of straight. I don't know. What do you think? Dude, I can't get Daily Motion to fucking work with my fucking PlayStation 4. I gotta figure that shit out. Gotta figure out how to do this show. I have no idea how.
Sorry, dude, I was on the phone.
Oh, you better be sorry, bud.
I was. That's a Canadian's favorite word is sorry. Oh, sorry. Ooh,
Oh, sorry, bud.
Sorry.
I heard out in Alberta that they have a law that if you say sorry, if a cop says something to you, like, it's not, and you say sorry about it, saying sorry is not an admission of guilt.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, we think you killed a guy. Oh, I killed a guy, eh? Sorry, bud. It's just like not a confession.
I've heard legit people when I go like somewhere, if they open the door for me, they'll say sorry when they're opening the door. It's like, yeah, okay, you're welcome.
Hey, in my chat right now, I don't know if you're still watching the videos, but in the chat, Texans Defense says nice apartment. Here's the shocker. It's a trailer park. I'm living in a trailer.
You live in a trailer, Dad?
Yeah, I do. I live right in the fucking trailer park, bud.
Fucking Sunnyvale?
No, not Sunnyvale. Matt Ness says, I'm a first-timer here. I just subbed. Cool. Show for sure. Thanks, Matt.
Jump in the chat, then.
What's that?
Tell I gotta jump in the chat, then.
Oh, you don't have to jump in the chat. We got you right here live on the fucking Not Slim fucking chill show. I don't even know what this show's called. I think it's called Test Gunning.
Something like that, I think, yeah.
It was just supposed to be like a 2 or 3 minute thing.
Oh, you're just popping in to say what up to the
I was popping
internet
in to
world
test some bullshit, and then it fucking failed, and like it just got stuck talking.
Oh. You gotta get your rest for the 8 o'clock show tonight. Does that... You said the Iceman is your cousin?
Fuck yeah, bud.
And then you guys what, just do... I never saw the show before, so...
We do this.
Together, pretty much.
That's it. Only we don't do the public chat. I usually don't have the headphones on.
Yeah.
You know?
Seems no one's joining in.
Oh man, the chat's been fluctuating all over the place, the text chat, but yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody wants to come in and talk about how I'm a basement dweller. Even though, like, you can clearly see daylight out that window right there behind me.
You're like a bridge troll.
How so?
I don't know, you live under the bridge and you make people answer questions to cross it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those two things. I do that, don't I?
I don't know. I hope not. Who's that crossing my bridge?
I open my front door a lot and look out it because I think there's kids crossing through my yard. Because I live in the trailer park.
You're one of those that could just be like yelling at people, like, get off my grass!
No, it's not like that, but it's like I do live in a trailer park. I'm in a trailer park right now. I'm in my trailer park home. And we don't have fences. There's no fences that cut between the yards and shit. So it's easy to cut across some backyards to get to another street. Sometimes
There's streets in trailer parks?
Sometimes fucking punk fucking kids cut through my fucking yard and I don't like it. I go out there and I just fucking look at them, bud.
Just give them the death stare?
They look right at me and I just keep looking right at them. And they just keep doing the same thing that they would have been doing if I wouldn't have been fucking staring at them.
They probably just think you're creepy then, you know, like, this guy's fucking weird. What's he fucking looking at?
I have a flat on my trailer because the room is leaning. I just threw the camera on for a fucking test show, and I didn't mean to actually do a real show. And that's what's up. It's all leaning because I'm not really giving a fuck about positions today. But come back tonight at 8 p.m. when we do the actual real show. You'll see. It'll be slightly straighter.
Just a little bit.
Iceman will be here adjusting the camera. He loves doing that.
He fucks with the camera all the time?
Well, he's the cameraman, he's the Iceman, he's the man.
Anything that needs to get done, he just does it?
He's like a multi-tool. Swiss Army man.
A pocket multi-tool?
Iceman's definitely a multi-tool. But he's not a tool, though. He's got skills. He's got mad skills. Like, yo, Iceman has lazy boy skills. Iceman has lazy boy skills. Iceman has ferret skills. Iceman has male pattern baldness skills.
That's hereditary. You can't blame him for that.
Oh, his dad, he's bald too.
Yes, it's hereditary. That's not his fault. You got to cut him a little bit of slack.
All right, I'll cut him a little slack on the bald thing. I was trying to be funny, and I did reach for that one.
I mean, if he had
Celtic Saga 1888-67 Lisboa says hello from Ireland. Have you ever left Canada?
Yes, I've been to Florida when I was younger.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot you said that earlier. Have you traveled outside of, like, America and Canada?
I can't so much go into America. I have criminal history when I was younger, so I really can't go across the border right now.
What's the criminal record for?
Stuff. Just stupid shit when I was a kid.
What kind of stupid shit? Because I robbed a house. And I got that taken care of. I can cross no problem.
Driving when I wasn't supposed to be driving.
Driving with a suspended license or driving without a license?
Driving while I was under the influence of drinking.
So you just got a DUI?
Yep.
That's it?
Been with me for 10 years, yeah.
Oh, bro, DUIs don't prevent you from going over to the fucking States, man. I know Thunder Bay is far away, but...
I live like 45 minutes from the American border.
Okay.
Which is, what is that? Not Minnesota, but Minneapolis, maybe? Something like that. Duluth. Anyway, that way. So it's 45 minutes I could be at the American border.
Have you tried to cross? Would you like to cross?
I do have friends in Minnesota, so yeah, I would like to go to Minnesota.
Why don't you,
It's only 45 minutes to get denied. I mean, it's not a huge deal.
Well, yeah, there's going to be a small cost in it, though, because you probably don't have a passport, and you cannot cross into America today without having one of those.
Are you talking about the enhanced driver's license?
I heard that some people can get over with enhanced driver's licenses, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a passport. Like when you leave the country. It's the book one.
Yeah, you could buy up to 2 to 10 years, I think, or right?
5 to 10,
something like that. 5 to 10. Okay, yeah, those are about... How does that work, though? Like, if they can just deny you, right? Or you just send in the money and it's either a yes or a no answer?
You go to your local you can do it online, but you can go to your local post office and get an application for a Canadian passport, and then what you do is you fill out those documents and send them in person to wherever you have to go. I got to go downtown to the city for mine. And then I just pay a fee and they process my shit. I don't think you can be, unless you're like some extreme criminal, yeah? You're not going to get denied the passport. If you make an application for a passport and pay for it, you 100% will get the passport. Because as a Canadian citizen, There's no laws that prevent you from leaving the country. If you have a criminal record history, however, the question becomes, okay, I can leave Canada no problem, but what country is going to let me in with my criminal record history? So
Yeah, like
you can take your
murder or something.
passport, well, even a DUI. You can get a passport and go to Italy. You could fly to the United Kingdom. You could go probably to Japan. Those countries are going to let you in with some criminal record history issues, from what I understand.
Yeah.
I've never done it personally. Pardon me, but it's the states. It's being a Canadian, having a criminal record history, and then trying to enter the United States of America. That's what becomes
Yeah.
an issue. But with DUI, if it's just one simple DUI, I don't think that that's big of a deal. Like, I think you can just process that through court and get it sorted.
Well, I heard I had to get a pardon to apply for a pardon or a passport. So, and the pardon's about $250, and you send in the money and the information. You go to like the RCMP, get them to send all that to you. Then you wait for that. Then you send it into them, and then it's either just a yes or no answer. You pay, don't get your money back. They either say yes, you get a pardon, or no, you don't. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. Come see, come
If you
saw.
get a pardon, if
No
you get a
money, no
pardon,
candy.
then you can get the. Yeah, pretty much. You have to pay for the RCMP police report, make sure that you're clear of them. You know, you don't have any other criminal history through, because RCMP is all of Canada, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I had to
that
go get
just
some
tells
shit
them.
for some pardons and stuff. One time, in February 2016, I left Canada and went over to America for a concert. And
Okay.
I left Canada and I entered America, and the American side pulled me into secondary and asked me a bunch of fucking questions and held me up and wasted a bunch of my time.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when the concert was over, I left America and came back to Canada, and that was like I went to that. I left Canada on a Friday night, and then after midnight it's Saturday. I came home Saturday morning, and then on Saturday afternoon I woke up and I went back to America for a second concert the next day. And I left Canada and entered America. They let me through, no problem. Like, it was no problem. I went there the first day I got pulled in. I came home, no problem. I went back over the next day, no problem. And then I came home. Now it's Sunday morning. I got pulled in to secondary on the Canadian side for a warrant that was out for my arrest in the province of Quebec.
Damn.
And it's like, yo, this border crossing I've been using for the last several years. I have several documents in my hand right now that I had to buy from the court in conjunction with my passport, because that's what you guys said I needed to get in order to cross. I've been crossing for years. How come you never fucking brought me in for a warrant out for my arrest when I've been crossing at the same border spot for a fucking couple of years now? They go,
Yeah, well,
they
that's
go,
the
we
government.
changed our system. We changed our system, and the effects went in after midnight. You're coming home at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning or whatever time it was.
So what
So-
happened then? Did
Well,
they?
what happened was this. They pulled me into secondary, and I'll tell the whole story. Do you want to hear the whole story?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the
that's
whole story goes
interesting
like
to me
this.
because.
The whole story goes like this. I came back. They pulled me into secondary because of this warrant for my arrest in Quebec.
Yeah.
So what happened was I pulled into secondary, and I'm sitting there. I'm waiting for the guy to come out, the Border Patrol officer. He comes out. He has me exit my vehicle. He has me go and stand maybe like 10 feet in front of my truck. And then he goes, if I take a look in your vehicle, I'm not going to find anything that shouldn't be there, am I? And I go, like, what do you mean? And he goes, like, drugs or anything like that? And I said, why would I bring drugs from Michigan, into Canada? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
And so he goes, okay. And then he opens my passenger door and he looks at the floor and he reaches in and he pulls out like the smallest nugget, like the size of a period in a newspaper. A fucking small little nugget of weed that must have fallen out of the mouth of a person in my truck while I was at the
Spit it
concert.
out.
So he pulls it out, he goes, what's this? I'm like, I don't even know. I'm 20 feet away. What do you want from me? He goes, it looks like marijuana. I said, if it is, I got a license for that. So then he's still searching my vehicle. I'm standing there. I'm miserable. It's like fucking like real early, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And I'm just dehydrated and I'm like, I just want to get home.
Hungover.
Yeah, so this fucking guy is searching my truck and then like all of a sudden 3 or 4 other 2 chicks and 2 dudes and the other guy. So 5 people in all. 4 people came out of the building. They all got guns. They're not holding them. They're all dressed in fucking bulletproof vests and shit. And they start asking me all these questions about like when they pulled me into secondary, I didn't know that it was for a warrant for my arrest. So I'm standing there clueless. All these guys are standing around me. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. And this guy's grilling me questions about shit like I don't even fucking know.
No, she never called yet, no. Oh, you're going to get your nails done? Oh, your hair, okay. Okay. Okay, babe. Yep. Love you, bye. Bye. Sorry, dude.
Oh, it's all good. So anyway, these guys are grilling me about some bullshit that I have no idea about because like what they're talking about is over 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what they're saying. So finally they like coerce it out of me, like they force me to think. You know what I mean? Admit a guilt to them so that they can handcuff me. And then they bring me in, they put me in this fucking room. And this cop's asking me this border patrol agent is asking me all these questions. I'm either remaining completely silent or answering his question with a question that is irrelevant to the question that he asked me because they're wasting my time. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm wasting these guys' time too. And what they're doing is they're searching my vehicle. They're calling the police in the province of Quebec. And they're saying, hey, we got this guy for a jaywalking ticket for like the jaywalking ticket was for like $120 or something like that. You want him? We got him. So they're ready to deport me. They're ready to deport me to Quebec, but only on the contingency that Quebec is going to come down here and fucking pick me up. And it's like I doubt they're going to drive all that way to another province to pick up a guy.
Jaywalking.
Yeah, for $100. And they're like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to pay a fucking cop to fucking drive a cop car all that way and gas. Like, no, it's not worth it. And if they would have came down. They would have picked me up. They would have drove me back to Quebec. They would have immediately put me in jail. I would have had to face a fucking judge about it and shit. And you would have been
out within a week probably and back home.
I would have lost my job. I would have lost my fucking job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But so anyway, they were dicks, and then they didn't find anything, and the Quebec police didn't want to come and pick me up, so they let me go. But the point of the story is, I crossed like 6 times in 2 days.
It never came up.
It never came up until the last time that I went home.
Yeah.
But going there and coming back for a couple of years, it never affected me until they switched their system, they claim.
They probably just looked at it before and be like, oh, it's just jaywalking. And then finally they're just like, you know what, let's just fucking ask them about it. I don't know. You'd think like, you know, being a Canadian citizen, you know, you come back to Canada, you would think that they would say, you know, welcome home, sir. Have a good day, you know, bye.
Oh my god, I think there's some people hating in the chat room. I've been talking to you so fucking in depth, I haven't been paying attention to the chat, but I think there's this fucking bitch named Cali Girl saying I'm boring.
Tell her to jump in the chat party. Let's see how unboring she is.
Yeah, Cali Girl, jump in the fucking voice chat, you bitch.
Let's see if you're boring or not.
Hear your fucking throat sound like a stretched out asshole when you talk.
Every time she opens her mouth, it just farting noises come out. Half those people that say Cali girl and all that, they're probably not even women. They're probably like dudes.
Hot dudes?
You know, on GTA, like 90% of those girl characters on GTA are men. Probably.
Oh yeah? I don't know, I don't play any games. I don't play no
You
games,
don't play
son.
games?
I don't play no games. Play a little
You have a
Mahjong at work
PS4.
sometimes.
You have a PS4 and you use it strictly for streaming.
Yeah, basically.
Damn.
I mean, I used to play some games. When I did play games, I played a little Grand Theft Auto. But then they had that money shit pop off right away when it first popped off. I was like, fuck this, it got too stupid. So I quit playing because it was bullshit. I played a game called Dead Nation. I like House of the Dead. I like on-rail shooters. There's no good on-rail shooters for PlayStation 4.
What do you mean? On rail. I'm not quite sure what that means.
Like a game. One second. An on-rail shooter is like where you're in a fixed position and the camera moves. You have no free movement of the character. Like a light gun game, like Time Crisis. You know Time Crisis? You know how when you go to an arcade and you play a game that has a gun and you have to kill all the enemies on the screen before you can advance?
Oh, yeah.
But you don't advance, the game advances automatically for you?
Yeah.
As if your character is stationary on a rail?
Yeah, there's that one game that has
on-rail
that
shooter.
on here.
On-rail motherfucking shooters, dog. House of the Dead, dope as fuck. Resident Evil, dope as fuck. The Shoot for PlayStation 3 is an underestimated on-rail shooter. It's dope, super dope as fuck, actually. Link's crossbow training, pow! That's a fucking dope-ass game for Nintendo Wii. There are several good. Time Crisis for PS3 is pretty good. You know the thing about Time Crisis? I never owned one, but as far as materialistic possession is concerned, I always wanted to own a copy of Time Crisis 3, but the Japanese version, because with the Japanese version, when it came with the gun, it came packaged with a black gun. And in Canada and America, there's toy gun laws that prohibit the gun from having a black barrel. So the Time Crisis guns in Canada and America, those bundles were all orange. The gun wasn't black with an orange barrel. The whole fucking gun was orange. So to get a Time Crisis gun that's black, that's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, because it looks real almost, I guess.
Well, it's like a really kind of stupid-looking, futuristic, shitty gun, but it's black, so it looks more real than a fucking neon orange one.
Yeah, a lot of toy guns now have, like, the fucking orange tip or whatever.
Battlefield 4, best shooter of all time. We're not talking about shooters, we're talking about on-rail shooters. Get with the now, man. On-rail motherfucking shooters, Jetwash. House of the Dead. That's a good fucking game. I played a lot of House of the Dead. The House of the Dead.
There was a PS4 game that was an on-rail shooter not long ago that was kind of cool.
Yeah, there was...
Blue Estate.
I don't know that one.
That is an on-rail shooter. It's Blue Estate, yeah, that's what it's called. If you haven't checked that out, you should, because that's an on-rail shooter.
Shooters on cocaine. I don't know what that means. I don't play shooters on cocaine. I like to shoot. I like to fucking hurl fucking bombs at fucking zombies.
You play
On-rail
zombies?
shooters are
No,
dope,
right?
man. House of the
You don't
Dead
like
had
COD,
several iterations. Played House of the Dead on Dreamcast. That's dope. Was it Typing of the Dead? The Typing of the Dead? That's not an on-rail shooter. That's like an on-rail typer. I don't know. It's a cool game. I never played it, but I watched like a lot of games done quick marathons, and usually if they're playing it, I try to catch it. It's pretty cool to watch those guys fucking type. What is on rail then? On rail is when your character is fucking fixed to a rail. And it's a game where you have a fucking gun for a controller, like a light gun, and you fucking shoot your fucking enemies on screen. And then when the enemies are destroyed, your character automatically advances. You do not have any control of the character. You have to wait to clear the section to move on to the next section. Right? That's it. As if your character is on a rail, kill all these enemies, and then you automatically slide on the rail to the next fucking section. On rail shooter. I don't know it by any other name. On rail shooters, man, they're a fucking under fucking appreciated genre of video game. I love on rail fucking shooters. Killzone. Killzone for PS3 had a fucking on rail shooter expansion for it. And they came out with this sick fucking huge plastic fucking gun for your... You could put a motion controller in it and the little thumb controller too. And playing House of the Dead with that motherfucker? Pfft, get the fuck out of here. It was way better than holding your fucking hand up with a stupid pistol. You have to constantly fucking pull your fucking finger on this huge plastic trigger.
Yeah.
Killzone, but Killzone, I only played it with the on-rail shooter shit. That's it. And all the Killzone on-rail shooter stuff, it was like bottom tier shit. Like Resident Evil had an on-rail shooter for fucking the Wii. There was a couple of good on-rail shooters for the Wii. Link's crossbow training was fun. It was real simple. It had this one mode where you stood stationary in the center and you had to kill the enemies. But you could pan left and right. It was like 360 degrees. It was all skeletons and shit. It was dope. I'm just saying, it was fucking dope. But, like, no Super Scope 6 bullshit, no fucking light gun for Nintendo bullshit. Actually, a good game that I used to play a lot when I was a kid for Nintendo with the light gun was Earthbound. No, To the Earth. To the Earth was a fucking crazy game. It was like an on-rail shooter, I guess, in the sense that you killed all your enemies and then you moved on to a new section of the map. That was fucking cool. To the Earth, man. That game was so fucking hard, though. Did any of these people that are fucking watching now ever play To the Earth for Nintendo? I got a Rob for I got the Rob for Nintendo right here. Look at him every day. It's my little buddy.
Someone said best on-rail shooters until Dawn Blood Rush. Rush of Blood.
Until Dawn Rush of Blood? I'm not sure. I'd have to take a look and see. I've never played that one.
It's a VR game.
Oh, well, okay, here's the thing. I don't have any experience with on-rail VR shooters.
Yeah, but he's trying to be funny because you're legitly on a roller coaster rail.
Oh, okay. But do you shoot people if you're on the roller coaster? It could count.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's like a shooter game, but I haven't played it because I don't play VR, but I think you have to shoot things to advance, yeah.
Hogan's Alley was similar to what I'm talking about, Dr. Rock 80s, but a more accurate game like for light gun would be like Check out Gumshoe. Gumshoe was a fucking sweet light game. It was hard as fuck, man. When I was younger playing it, forget about it. I could never play it well, and it made me mad, so I stopped playing. Pilot Wings? Pilot Wings for Super Nintendo or Pilot Wings 64? Because it's two completely different fucking games, bud. Because Pilot Wings for Super Nintendo sucks shit. Best shooter. See, all these guys are having opinions about best shooters. I never got into a lot of games. You know what it was for me? I just made this opinion that it's like all games are exactly the same. You're a person killing something with a gun. It's all the same shit, just reskinned, different story. It's the same shit all the fucking time. I really didn't get into fucking games like that. And then my homie came over a couple years ago when Call of Duty came out. Call of Duty 2 and like Black Ops 2, excuse me. And he's like, oh, you gotta play this zombies thing. It's really fun. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about games, bro. And he forced me to play Kino der Toten for hours, man. And then I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm hooked. And then I started playing. But like in Black Ops 2, I went out and bought the limited edition fucking Black Ops 2, the hardened edition. Went and picked that up day one. Got the coins in that motherfucker still. Everything's mint. Metal case. I also picked up the headphones that I'm wearing right now are Turtle Beach Tangos.
Oh, okay.
And they are they're the digging them out like a fucking moron right now, but they are they're branded. The Turtle Beach Tangos that are branded Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I pick up the hardened edition and these Turtle Beach fucking Tangos day of the release. Pretty fucking sick headphones. These are obviously the best headphones I ever owned, but after having them now for a couple of years, their ear pads are starting to wear a bit, and so I need to replace them. $10, $5 each to replace these little black pleather pieces.
Yeah, not even leather, pleather.
Does Atari 2600 Asteroids count as a shooter? Yeah, I think it probably could. But it's not an on-rail shooter, that's for sure. Remember Iceberg? Remember Iceberg? Or not Iceberg, what was it called? Fuck, I can't remember right now. But it was the one where you had to jump across the ice flumes and build the fucking... Man, I can't remember words right now. What's wrong with me? Why is Callie... Can somebody just kick this bitch the fuck out? Like, she's not going to come in the chat and talk shit, and she's just talking shit. Doesn't make sense. Like... Or just leave her. I don't know. I'm not even triggered. I am fat. I get it. I'm super fat. Like... I don't understand why people just want to come in and fucking waste time just talking shit. Doesn't make sense. I mean, like, talk shit, troll all you want, but, like, be funny or good or hilarious. Just be like, it's one word, bro. It was fat. Fat. That was the chat. That was it. Fat. Calamari girl. She's probably some fat fucking chick herself. She's probably looking in the mirror like a little piggy. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired, bro. I did 2 hours of streaming and all I wanted to do was come online and talk for like 2 minutes about how Daily Motion is fucked up. Well, Cali girl, you're getting it. I'm definitely paying attention to you right now. What's up, bitch? She looking for fat dick probably? Hey, stay in the chat. Private message me. I have Atari 2600 and a ton of games. I have a closet. I'm hoarders in my closet. It's buried under like literally 1.5 meters of bullshit. But I have a big blue box, and in that box, I got the wood grain black fucking Atari 2600. I've got a couple of games. I got an 8-bit Nintendo. Everybody's got one of those. I got a black Sega Dreamcast, Sega Sports Edition Dreamcast. I think I have a TurboGrafx 16.
Those
I'm not sure
sweet.
what else is in that box right now, but it's all individually wrapped up and shit.
You like a game collector at one point?
When I was younger, I guess I just played a lot of Nintendo games and shit. I'll show you something. Hold on. Check this out, bro. Oh, shit. Bought this when I was a teenager. Well, my mom bought it for me when I was younger than a teenager, actually. I got this box here.
What the heck is that?
This is the Nintendo Entertainment System box. When you bought an original Nintendo back in the 80s. Oh, look, a new friend request by Gizmo733869. Let's add him as a friend and see if he comes into the chat. Oh, and also one from Batista Rules. I missed this one from an hour ago.
Much entertainment that you just forgot about everybody else.
Well, I didn't see the request. Anyway, hopefully those two people that I just accepted as friends on PlayStation will come into the chat and talk to us. Check out this box, bro. This is the original Nintendo Entertainment Deluxe set box. It came with the robot and the gun. Are you fucking kidding me? This came with, let me look at the box for the reference, but I know it came with Gyromite and Duck Hunt. This deluxe set didn't even come with a copy of Super Mario Brothers G. Are you kidding me? That's how fucking OG this is. It didn't even come with Mario Brothers. Get the fuck out of here. Came with Duck Hunt and Gyromite. That's what you got. Let me open this box and show you what's inside.
Have you opened it before? Obviously, you used it, right?
Oh yeah, this box is wide open, G. Check this out.
What would something like that go for nowadays?
I don't know, man. Nobody's ever fucking made an offer. I never tried to sell it either.
Oh, like eBay or something, or like Amazon, you know, you could check it out. Holy fuck. All that shit's in there?
Yeah. So all of these are, look at original boxes. Only Mario Brothers on a cartridge. The original fucking cardboard box. Only Duck Hunt on a cartridge. The original fucking box. Look, it doesn't even have the thing punched out of it to hang it on the fucking rack at Kmart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at more of these. Some of them aren't in the greatest condition. The Blaster Master box is a little bit crushed.
Yeah.
And look, I got more. I'll hold up two at a time. I got Bury Fighter and Batman, the original Batman. And like inside almost every single one, I can feel the weight in these ones. And these ones, there's definitely going to be the original styrofoam piece that they put in here as a spacer, and maybe even an original game sleeve.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's no games in those boxes?
This
like,
one has
was
the
there games in
plastic
them?
that the game would have came in.
There was
This one
games
has
in there
the
at one
Batman
point, then.
instruction manual with it. It also has all the original promo with it. I'm not going to pull the styrofoam spacer out. But look, it's got original promo to join the fucking Nintendo fucking fan club.
Damn.
Hey, what's up, big guns?
He's actually one of my buddies, yeah, like he's been to my house and everything. I know him personally.
Okay, that sounds horrifying.
You're streaming. We're talking to a streamer right now, Big Guns. If you want to watch him, just go watch this broadcast on the chat party. That's the chat party that you're in. We're talking.
Jetwash says he thinks I got about $5 or $6 grand here. Actually, you know what I'll do?
Really?
I'll just put them in the boxes after I look at them.
I would think that something like that does have some value to it for sure.
Y'all remember Pipe Dream? This one doesn't have anything in it. But
I don't remember Pipe Dream, no.
in that fucking blue box in my closet, I bet you I have almost every single one of these cartridges in a fucking black Nintendo plastic sleeve. And the majority of the instruction manuals, well, if they're not in these boxes, they may exist, but they probably wouldn't be in the greatest of condition. Look, I got a game called Werewolf. You know, the thing is, I also have at my parents' place a whole bunch of fucking Nintendo Power magazines, like a huge collection of them. But the problem is that stupid kid didn't take care of everything, so it's in way worse condition than when I bought it or got it bought for me back in the mid-90s. But I got a Werewolf one. I got Werewolf. I'm going to show all of these, I guess. I got nothing else going on.
I got nothing else to do. There are people.
I got
like
one for
Nintendo
Low
fanatics.
G-Man. This has some weight in it. Yeah, these are almost all these are basically mint condition, near mint condition. Some of them are gently used, like, look at the Golgo. It's all fucking busted up. No, I'm streaming on my YouTube channel.
You just gotta go to the chat party and go on the broadcast. Just click on his name and you can join the broadcast from there.
This one had like a weird piece of fucking poop on it. That's like poop.
Yeah, he is on YouTube, yeah.
But I got the Willow.
Did you say a piece of poop?
Yeah, it looked like there was some dried up crud on one of the boxes.
Oh, Capcom. That's a Capcom game?
Yeah. Air Fortress. Look, Air Fortress has all the original plastic and the original fucking... It's all good to go. The cartridge is probably just sitting in a fucking box in the closet. But I knew that I had to keep these kind of good, so...
Oh, yeah, you keep...
Conquest of Crystal Palace. I've just been sitting on it in a box for the last couple of years. This one has some dried up crud on it, too.
Rat shit?
I have a bunch of them, but they're not in this house right now.
Yo, you can pull out all your old shit, man. People love looking at that shit.
Check this out. I got a boy and his blob. Trouble on Blobalonia. This game was fucking broken as fuck. It's a good game, but it's real broken.
They did a remake of that for the Xbox or the PlayStation too, I think.
Here, look, a Blaster Master instruction book. Oh my god, totally rad, dude. Dude, I loved this game, Totally Rad, when I was younger. It's got the writing on it because we bought it from a rental store. This game is dope as fuck. I might still have the box for this game, but it's definitely crushed, and it's definitely crushed if it exists in this house. But Totally Rad instruction book, that's dope. Conquest of the Crystal Palace. See, some of the stuff is out of some of the boxes, but yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm the hater party, dog. What's up? No, I'm not in Thunder Bay.
He just
Dino
guessed
Wars
where I was
instruction
from.
book, but boom, I got the book to fucking match the box, baby. Dino Wars
Nice.
was a sick game too. These little 8-bit shitty games suck now, but I remember playing these when I was younger, man. Oh yeah, Abadox, fucking Solar Jetman. Look at this sick Solar Jetman fucking cover, bro. Don't you want to get in that jet right now and explore for some fucking treasures?
You should do yourself a favor and hook it up.
Oh, I got an emulator to fucking replicate the games.
Oh,
Battle
yeah.
chest? Dog, I got battle chest. Like, how many people have the mint battle chest box? Licensed by Nintendo. It's got the Nintendo mark on it. It's got a seal of quality. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. Battle chest, dog. Solstice? I played this shit out of this game. No, if you want to find me on YouTube,
gun test.
If you want to find me on YouTube, just search for Not Slim 1 and then find the live video. But the 1 is a number and not the word. Chess Master, dog? What? Come on, man. I might be sitting on a couple of bucks here. Look, Gyromite? Gyromite? Are you fucking kidding me? For use with the robot, licensed by Mattel? Come on, man. The only game that you can use this for is with this fucking robot.
You have the robot?
I'm holding it in my hand right fucking now, man.
Oh, I can't. You're like 30 seconds behind.
Okay, but I got a bunch of parts missing, and the parts that I do have might be broken. Unfortunately, my Rob the Robot didn't survive all the years, but I do have them, and I have the majority of the parts. But I do have the Gyromite cartridge as well.
Does that shit take batteries?
Hey, tell
or
your homie, turn that TV down.
Yeah, turn it down up there. There we go.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. In Ontario. It's in a trailer park.
Some people may say it's a trailer.
It is a trailer. Silent Service was a sub game, Submarine. I never got into this. I could never play it. It fucking sucked. Ultra games were like super crazy hard when I was younger.
Silent Service.
And then the Burai Fighter, I guess I didn't put it back in the box earlier. Look at this sick cover art, man. Are you kidding me, man? Tell me when you're a kid and you're walking through Toys R Us, through the video game section, it's 1989, and you're holding your dad's hand, and the only reason to go down that aisle is to look at a game to buy, because why would your dad make you go down the aisle and look at games and be like, yeah, you can't get any? It was sick. Why would you not want this? It looks dope as fuck. You get the Pipe Dream instruction manual as well. And then just a couple more boxes here. I got the Guardian Legend. Kind of gay. If I was a kid, I wouldn't want this game. Looks lame. And then last couple of games, I got this one called Life Force. It looks like it's a side-scrolling fucking space shooter. I love those. right? And then look, this is the gumshoe game. This is the gumshoe game that you can only use with the gun. And the fucking point of this game is to fucking shoot the guy to make him jump and avoid death balloons. It's a fucking ridiculous concept. And
Yeah,
these are
that's
real
true.
deal fucking like OG. I love it, man. I don't know if there's a worth on it. And then look at this one. It's got the Nintendo sticker on it, bro. I beat this game. I beat this game when I was a kid. That's dope as fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That game looks lame as fuck though, the cover, I'll be honest.
The game is also kind of lame as fuck, but it's actually a real adventure story, and I loved playing it as a kid. It's got good music.
What about that robot though?
Listen, I'm not on fucking Pawn Shop right now. Like, let me call my guy. The $4 is the best I can do. I'm gonna keep sitting on him forever and burn with them. Wait until the sun implodes, and I'll just atomize with them.
You'll become vapors with them?
Yeah, it was an accessory for the 8-bit Nintendo at launch.
Yeah, I never was a Nintendo guy though. I never fucking did the Nintendo. Always been oh yeah, the fucking robot hand.
Oh, the Nintendo Power Glove?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I actually saw one of those at a pawn shop, local pawn shop, like not long ago. I think they were asking $80 for it. That's a fucking ripoff.
I didn't see that anywhere. I've got a crappy box with the cartridge. I have it. I do have it. The cartridges are in another box. I didn't want to keep the cartridges in the Nintendo box and weigh it down. Oh yeah, I'd buy a golf cart. I'd trade that box for a golf cart any day. Festivals, and they're ballin'. I go to them.
He's a juggalo.
Yeah, I'm just a juggalo that goes to concerts. I just want to get lit, fam, on a golf cart. Gee, whoop whoop. I've been wanting one for a while, and I've always had other priorities and other emergencies come up.
I'ma be down down with the clown till I'm dead in the ground.
I got my hands right now on a plate. I know this place that has this one, you know, a lot about the club cars. You do know about club cars? Yeah, it's a post 2000, like when they switched them to the different roll cage. When they went from the aluminum extrusion to the black bars. Well, not a roll cage. It's not a roll cage. It's not a roll cage. It's just the fucking. Well, it's different material. Anyway, it's Yeah, yeah, it is. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's the nicer ones. It's all in a matter of taste, I suppose, but yeah, I think if I get this one, it's gonna have to get a whole new set. I got a camper, but it's not a toy hauler. Mine's just a travel trailer. I pulled it to Oklahoma this summer for the gathering of the juggalos.
You don't go to the gathering of the juggalos, though, Big Guns.
It was a long drive. It's not a problem.
Not yet.
It's usually less of a problem going over with the camper than it is when I go with people that I don't normally go with. Because I've crossed with the camper before, so they don't give me too hard of a time, I don't think. Well, boys, I think I'm going to do one more dab here and engage in conversation for a few more minutes, and then I should probably burn some of my life out on Reddit videos before I go to sleep. I'm not really subscribed to any kind of travel channels that I would recognize by name, but sometimes I know there's this one guy that's doing some shit out of a van. I like to party a lot, so I'm really incapable of saving money in massive amounts to do like major things, but I feel as, you know, if I had the financial fortitude to hold down the home and leave for a while, I've definitely wanted to follow a tour around somewhere. That would be pretty sweet. I would just follow an Insane Clown Posse show, really, to be honest. What do you mean? Smoking fucking dabs on YouTube? I don't know. I hope so. I've been doing it for a while.
So here's a question for you. Have you legitly met Violent J or Shaggy 2 Dope?
Yeah, I've met both of them and I've spoken to both of them, but they were both like they were all times that I got the opportunity to do that. It was like very like
Quick?
like impersonal, you know what I mean?
Like hi, bye kind of deal?
Basically, with a few other sentences in between.
Yeah.
If you want
So
to see
who's the
some, I
biggest
have some
celebrity you've
interaction
met?
that I filmed with me and Shaggy 2 Dope, and you can see that on my YouTube channel by finding my my Not Slim Now video that is for the Juggalo March on Washington. And when we actually did the march, when we actually did the physical march,
He was there?
well, yeah, he was there marching, of course. I was marching next to him, and I was talking to him a little bit about his kid and a couple other things, and then I asked him if we could film some stuff together, and I just got like a couple of seconds, really. Like, I have to be modest. It wasn't anything crazy. but he spoke directly to my camera for me and said the word Canada to, recognize that the Juggalo March is international. And
was he in character or whatever? Like, did he have his face paint on and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool, man. Some other times I met Violent J.
He's definitely my favorite one out of the both of them.
Yeah, I met him in January of this year at a concert at an after party. And while the conversation we shared was for like a couple of minutes, that was just really topical shit. I hound dogged him a little bit because it was the first time I ever got to meet him.
Yeah, you're probably nervous, kind of even.
No, I wasn't nervous. I was just really excited to say thanks, for making this music because it really means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to a lot of other people.
But it's good. Like, I used to listen to it when I was younger. I haven't, not so much in a while, but I haven't listened to it in a while, actually. But back in the day, I used to have all the cards. I have everything. So.
Okay. I've been on the stage a couple times with ICP.
You don't tell me you drink Faygo, though.
Yeah, I do. I love Faygo Pop.
You do? I've never tried it. What's that shit taste like?
It just tastes like regular soda pop, but in different flavors. It's good. Goes flat
cherry
fast.
And shit?
Black cherry's good. Cherry cola.
Is it sweeter or just this?
It's just a regular soda pop.
I thought about getting some off of eBay before, but I was like, fuck, for a pop, it'd probably be flat by the time I got it.
They're the same. It's the same chat. I'm not really paying attention too much to the chat today. I'm talking to you guys. But I'm looking over occasionally.
Cool. I would love to I would still to this day love to go see an ICP concert or an Eminem concert. I like both of them.
I haven't been to an Eminem show because I'm a juggalo, but now that I'm a little bit older, I probably wouldn't be against going to one. I mean, it would probably be it would probably be a dope show to go and see. He's releasing that new album and shit, so
they must be alright with it now, though. I knew they were beefing.
That's right. You're right.
Like the Slim Anus song.
Right.
That was kind of funny, but Eminem did make a couple good songs about
Can't
them
hear
too,
the other
so
dude. How many dudes are in here that don't have? How many dudes are in this voice chat with me right now that don't have their voice settings shared to public? Because some people in the chat are saying that they can't hear you, which means I'm talking to myself, which is not entertaining for the chat.
They can obviously hear me because no one said that, and I've heard myself on someone else's TV.
Oh.
He might have them set low. Or Big Guns, do you have your shit turned off?
Anyway, I definitely recommend that if you get an opportunity and you have an interest in it and you're not a juggalo but you're still interested, absolutely you should go to an Insane Clown Posse show. There's nothing really like it.
But
there's nothing like it, man.
Like I said, I haven't listened to them in a very long time. I think the last card I remember having was the Jackal or whatever it was called. Not the the Jackal.
Right.
The Jekyll Brothers. That's the first one, is it not? No, that's the fifth, I think.
Right.
The first one was Don't Tell Me. Okay, tell me. I forget what the first one is.
The first one is the Carnival of Carnage.
Yes, and then there's that poster behind you, which is, I think, you got two of them up there. That other one is the weird CD, that one with the circles. That was the one with the song called Fearless on it. I remember that.
Oh, that's older shit. That's after the Amazing Jekyll Brothers. That's after the fifth, but before the sixth.
Okay, see, I don't remember the 6th a whole lot. I just remember
Massachusetts. Hey, double A, showing me some love from Massachusetts. Go online right now, open a new tab, and search Japanese say Massachusetts for first time. And look at these guys, and they're in a table reading at a fucking thing. They're reading like a script, and all these Japanese guys are trying to say the word Massachusetts. It's the funniest shit. Do it. Anyway, you were saying something about not having a clear recollection of the timeline?
me, yeah, I don't remember the 6th one too much. I don't know. I remember like they had the Axe Murderer song and all that. I remember seeing the video for that. Just that they are cool, but I do have kids, and it's not really kid type of music. You know, that's probably why I don't listen to it anymore.
Right. Well, maybe they cuss and stuff, but it is a good message if that's what you want to hear out of it.
Yeah, no, I'm not against swearing in songs and stuff, and I'm sure my kids hear it. Obviously, they're kids nowadays. There's no way around hiding anything from kids nowadays.
Right.
The internet's just too open and free, like you said. You could do anything on that thing. Like you could legitly go on the internet and freaking watch someone get their head cut off. You know, it's like that's uncensored, like you said.
Yeah, yeah. Tonight on the Positive Vibes show that we do, we're going to talk about net neutrality.
Yeah. What time is that at 8, you said?
Yeah, 8 p.m. I got to fucking get offline soon. I've been online way too fucking long, man.
Yeah, dude, go get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Need you fresh for that. What are you working, night shifts or something?
Yeah.
Damn, I used to do that shit. That's hard on you, man.
Yeah.
That's one thing I do not ever want to do again. I pretty much say no to a job unless it's really good pay. I hate night shifts.
Right.
So hopefully you get paid well.
I don't. I don't.
Yeah, so there you go. Fucking I'd be out looking for a different job, I'll tell you that.
All right, yo, check it. I could fucking just keep talking all day and all night. I'm really good at it, but I really got to get offline now and go do some other shit. So I'm just gonna fucking end this fucking fake show right now.
Take it easy, buddy. I got you on my friends list now, so we'll talk
Well,
again.
if you see me come online on PlayStation 4, it's pretty likely that I'm about to go live on the internet because I don't play games.
Yeah, because you don't play, yeah.
I don't play games, son.
All right, get some sleep, bud. Talk to you after.
All right, I'll talk to you later, too. All right, everybody else, I guess I'm just going to fucking end the show. I had enough. I can't exit properly.
Hello?
So I'm just going to end this. And if you are a new fucking viewer of the channel, then be certain to do the thing where you get notified about when we go live, because we do it every week, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's it. You think those guys were trolls? They seemed friendly, but I don't know. Their cadence seemed somewhat genuine, yet also somewhat condescending. So I'm uncertain. But all in all, a good conversation with a couple of strangers. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch some fucking Twitch TV and pass out, and I'll fucking see you guys tonight at around 8 p.m. It looks like the whole show is basically set up, so I actually get to sleep in a little bit. They want it to be, but you won them over with your loving way. Alright, anyway, I'm out for real right now, so I'll fucking talk to you guys tonight at 8 o'clock, okay? Peace. Always the wrong button.